Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome back to my channel. So if you're curious on this look, I just filmed it. It should be up before this. But anyways, I wanted to do a Halloween makeup clean with me because I recently changed how I clean my makeup brushes. So I wanted you guys to kind of see. And I'm kind of winding down for the day. It's 12:38. I'm going to go out with my mom when she gets home. She gets off at like 1:30. I'm going to go hang out with her for a while. So I don't want to have this makeup on, obviously, when I go out and I'm filming. But anyways, use this Real Techniques brush matte thingy. I love this thing. This is so nice. And I've just started recently using the Real Techniques Brush and Sponge Cleansing Gel for a deep cleanse. I do have to say about this, it's very liquidy. It's very liquidy. I prefer my brush cleaners to be a little bit more thick. And I'm going to clean the brushes that I used for this look.
You cannot run from your makeup.
And I prefer my brushes to actually be dry when I put them in this. With any soap, really, to be completely honest. But I feel like I don't use a lot of this, so I feel like this is going to last a while, which currently I've only had brush cleaners last about a month with this, which that can get a little bit expensive for some people, in my personal opinion. But all I really do is just swirl it around, and then like when it gets like that, I just kind of, I'm going to show you guys. Put a little bit more on. Do you see how like liquidy it is? Yeah, I don't like that. The Aesthetica brush cleanser was thicker than this, and I preferred that consistency over this one for sure, because I feel like my bigger brushes like this just kind of soak up all that soap. So you see, like, I'm literally going in for a fourth one. And I do clean my brushes that I use every day. Of course, it's not the same brushes that I use every day, so they're not like being cleaned every day, clearly. It's bad for them. I do like the different like sizes for this though. It's really nice. And I do let my brushes soak with the soap in them for a little bit. I just kind of, I don't know, it's just something I've always done. I like to like let it soak with the cleanser in it. I guess that's probably something I picked up from when I would wash my face. I would let it soak, like my cleanser soak on my face for a little bit. And that's kind of it. That's like the last brush. So you guys can see how much of the brush cleanser I used. And all I do is I swirl it on my hand, then turn the water on, swirl it in my hand some more, wash the soap out, and then wash the water out. And I do pinch my brush and make sure I get all the water out. And you should hang your brushes like this if you can, to make sure you get all the water out, because if it's like this, then the water is going to get into like the glue right here, which makes them not last very long. I've had one brush, I think, have shedding so far, and that is an e.l.f. brush. Aside from that, Brandon broke one of my favorite ColourPop brushes by doing this. He the water had gotten into the top part right here, and it loosened the glue with the brush hairs, and the entire top of the brush ended up coming out, and I couldn't save it. I wanted to, but I couldn't. And I do sometimes have a towel with me, like this, to do that. And this is just a brush Kai stepped on, which is why it's bent. And yeah, so that is a Halloween come clean with me. I'm just going to show you a face brush real fast. I really want to use this for blush next time. I think I used it for contour today. It does take a little bit longer for me to... I really focus on my face brushes just because there's more hair. They're a lot bigger. But yeah, that's from some eyeliner I got on my hand. That's not the brush itself. This is my favorite brush. This is my Urban Decay and Prince brush. So I do try to take very good care of it because I think I paid like $40 for this. And you can kind of like, I wish I could show you guys, but as I have my brush under the water, I'm squeezing out like the excess to make sure all the soap is out of the brush because I just don't like, I'm very meticulous. I do this a couple of times just because I don't like there to be soap sitting in my brushes, especially because I like to leave my brushes dry overnight. Like I won't use these tomorrow. These will be literally drying until tomorrow when I do my makeup tomorrow and I bring in the brushes I use for tomorrow's look. That's when I take these and I put them with my other brushes because I give them a full day to dry. Sometimes I will go in and re-wash my brushes just because maybe there's like a lot of product on them and they're not clean enough. But with the Real Techniques matte, I find that I don't really have to do that very often. This is my Luxie mini tapered brush. It's one of my favorite crease brushes. I used it in my crease today, and you guys can see I have a very smoky look going on. And I literally only used this brush in the crease. I just kept switching between different colors in the Star Ranch palette from Jeffree Star, and you can see completely clean, which is why I like this method. So I am going to go ahead and show you guys how I clean the soap off of this. So typically I will take my brush and just kind of do this with it to make sure that the soap is not settled. And then I'm going to rinse the brush mitt under the water while circling the brush in the mitt to get the soap off the brush mitt. And not only does that completely clean this brush, this is also a Real Techniques brush. This is the contour brush, so that was uniquely timed. But not only does it completely clean this, but I also have a clean mitt for tomorrow. There might be, yeah, there's a little bit of soap bubbles, so I'll go back in with this BoxyCharm brush and redo that. This is a very rare occasion for me when I have to go back in and clean the brushes, or the brush mitt. Usually the brush mitt comes off pretty clean, pretty easily. And this is just a BoxyCharm brush that I got in a BoxyCharm a few years ago. It's not like my favorite brush to use, but you can see it has BoxyCharm's name on it right there. It's not my favorite brush in the world to use, but I do use it every now and again. And okay, yeah, so you can see the mitt came off completely clean this time. And this is just like something I think is for like just holding. So like you can hold the brush when you're not filming. I'll show you guys. This is my Elamar Cosmetics brightening brush. So you pretty much hold it like this, and you're just meant to swirl it like this. I definitely think a brush mitt like this is definitely worth an investment. I think I paid like $10 for this one. I've had it for a year, and it has helped me with cleaning my brushes for sure. I just like little portable ones like that one a lot more than the ones that stick in your sink. I've had one that sticks in your sink before. Anyways, let me show you. This is what the mitt looks like. I also got this free of purchase one from Real Techniques. It's like a little mini one like this. I don't use this. Yes, buddy. This is my Luxie Precision Crease Brush that I applied that blue on my lid with. So this one I actually think I'm going to need the brush mitt for. Literally just clean this brush mitt, and then I literally get it back out just to clean a brush. But anyways, you can see how clean this came off. There's no blue, it's just the white bristles. And then I have just 2 more brushes. So I'm just going to quickly clean them. I have my brow brush that I'm cleaning right now. This again is my brow brush. It's what I use to apply my brows today. And then this brush, which is how I did my lower lash line today. It doesn't take very, very, very long. See, I just cleaned all my makeup brushes that I did this full face with in under 15 minutes. And they're all completely cleaned. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.